Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for joining us today. Today we'll be speaking about what's next for NIO. Will NIO start to recover after NIO Day? Please watch the entire video to figure out all the details. And guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the bell notification. Alright then, let's get started. NIO Day 2021 was hosted in Suzhou on December 18, 2021. NIO presented the ET5, a mid-size intelligent electric vehicle, at this NIO Day. On Monday morning, shares of Chinese electric vehicle producer NIO were falling lower as part of a broader stock market sell-off fueled by fears over the highly contagious Omicron strain COVID-19. NIO's global depository shares dropped around 3.4% from Friday's closing price as of 10:30 a.m. ET. On Saturday, the business presented the ET5, its second electric luxury sports car, during its annual NIO Day event. On Monday morning, many equities were down substantially as traders and investors digested additional somber information on the Omicron variety of COVID-19. The new array is quickly increasing in New York and other major cities throughout the world, raising the prospect of another phase of economic upheavals. On the other hand, NIO had some fantastic news to give over the weekend. On Saturday, the business presented the ET5, its second electric luxury sports car, during its annual NIO Day event. The ET5 has a vast range of high-tech capabilities, including protective eyewear, allowing a customer to see a range of amplified items within the car, just like previous NIOs. When shipments begin in September 2022, the ET5 will start at 328,000 Chinese yuan, about $51,400, making it a direct rival to Tesla's Model 3. Meanwhile, NIO has revealed that deliveries of the bigger ET7 sedan, first unveiled in January, will commence on March 28th. Electric vehicle shareholders know that NIO stock had a difficult 2021, partly due to the firm's lack of new models, while competitors such as XPeng and Li Auto debuted new or significantly upgraded vehicles. However, with the ET5, ET7, and at least one upgraded NIO more anticipated, 2022 has been gearing up to be a different story before the conclusion of next year. NIO Day provided investors extensive information about a new automobile, automated driving, pricing models, and EV batteries. With NIO stock experiencing near-maintain a consistent in 2021, down 42% year-to-date, the firm's NIO Day had been identified as a likely catalyst to kickstart a comeback ultimately. The business announced the introduction of the ET7 model as anticipated at the ceremony. Shipment will begin on March 28th, according to Morgan Stanley's Tim Xiao, and will assist to allay investor fears over delayed deliveries owing to supply shortages. Meanwhile, the premiere of another vehicle, the ET5 midsize sedan, with sales set to begin in September, was more significant. Before NEV incentives, the new model will cost RMB 328,000 for the 75 kilowatt variant and RMB 386,000 for the 100 kilowatt version, compared to RMB 448,000 for the ET7. The ET5 also has a battery-as-a-service BaaS option, which brings the vehicle's pricing down to RMB 258,000. The NIO Aquila hypersensors and NIO Atom supercomputation functionalities will be available on the full ET5 lineup. These will enable the most recent NIO automated vehicles version. Overall, adds Xiao, the ET5 is an enticing choice among EV and ICE options due to a great combination of range, interior spaciousness, tech features, and value. Among the other highlights of the event was the unveiling of the panoramic digital cockpit, Pano Cinema. This futuristic feature will give the ET5 ARVR capabilities and extends in-car infotainment applications in smart automobiles. NIO plans to release ARVR glasses to collaborate with NIO Nolo. However, these endeavors appeared to be small at the time, according to Xiao. These rapid new technology innovations once again reveal the differences between EV startups and conventional OEMs. However, will the improvements be enough to cause a shift in perception toward this battered EV stock? While Xiao anticipates the ET5's launch will increase market mood, he is not convinced it'll be sufficient for the time being. We believe the stock's risk-reward profile is appealing, the analysis concluded. But it may take more optimistic catalysts concerning NIO sales and growth re-emergence, facelifts of existing models, and an operations and maintenance discovery in the coming months to send the stock greater, as investor expectations were raised ahead of NIO Day. On the other hand, Xiao is still a full-fledged NIO bull, as indicated by his overweight, buy rating at $66 price target. If Xiao's prediction comes true, investors may be sitting on a 136% gain next year. The ET7 NIO Sedan is around the size of a Tesla Model S and boasts impressive features like soothing doors, air filtration, and acoustic glass for a tranquil ride. These are primarily aesthetic concerns. The car also has a range of up to 625 miles, the most sophisticated battery options, 625 horsepower, and air suspension similar to what you'd find on a Porsche. Drivers can expect to pay around $84,000 for an ET7. It's a high-end sedan. NIO also introduced a higher capacity battery and new switching stations which increase daily capacity compared to the automobile. NIO is constructing a battery swapping network. Throughout its existence, NIO has attempted to overcome EV issues like range concerns and charging time by replacing the complete battery. Changing a battery for a NIO Drive is similar to refueling a standard car at a gas station. Throughout its existence, NIO has done around 1.5 million battery swaps. NIO also assessed its self-driving technology. NIO's autonomous driving capabilities include ultra-high-resolution optical camera systems, radar, LiDAR, or laser-based radar sensors. Other automakers employ similar technologies. Aquila is the name of NIO's autonomous driving sensor and software stack. Atom is the name of NIO's computing platform that crunches all of that sensor data. NVIDIA microprocessors power the platform. As per NVIDIA's fiscal year 2020 data, which concluded in January 2020, the auto sector accounts for approximately 6% of total revenues. NIO intends to sell its self-driving solution as a premium service. It's something Tesla hasn't tried yet, and it demonstrates how emerging EV companies like NIO are attempting to create recurring money through software-like solutions. After the ET5's launch at NIO Day 2021, the company announced January 20th, 2022, the start date for ordering verifications of the ET7. The first deliveries are scheduled to begin on March 28th, 2022. The ET7 has 20 new features and specifications, including a 0 to 100 km/h acceleration time of 3.8 seconds or less and a drag coefficient of 0.208. As disclosed initially, the ET7 will reach the European market, commencing with Norway and Germany, but NIO has revealed intentions for future international expansion. NIO EVs will be available in the Netherlands, Sweden, and Denmark in 2022, and NIO hopes to extend to over 25 countries and regions globally by 2025. The autonomous driving presentation also provided more information on the sensor's field of view and distance. With a 120-degree visual field, NIO sensors can see up to 500 meters down the street. NIO also mentioned batteries, but the details were scant. In its conference, NIO addressed solid-state batteries, QuantumScape QS trailblazing, new battery chemistries, and anode technologies. The messaging to investors is that all EV businesses, including NIO, are significantly spending in enhancing battery range, cost, and dependability. It was a spectacular event. Nonetheless, Barron's recently stated that NIO was too pricey for us at almost 15 times projected 2021 sales. Since that report was published less than a month ago, NIO stock has increased by more than 40%, outperforming the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Investors are enthralled by EV technology, and it won't take long for the call to backfire. NIO, on the other hand, is still prohibitively expensive. NIO is now trading at nearly 19 times its expected 2021 sales. The world's most valuable EV and auto firm, Tesla's stock is priced at 18 times expected 2021 sales. Its stock has also increased by more than 40% over the same period. Although Tesla is more valued than NIO, few other manufacturers are. NIO is the world's fourth most valued manufacturer, and it is swiftly nearing the valuation at number 3, Volkswagen. Well, that's all we have for you guys today. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until we see you next time, ciao!